Mm-mm. Don't be stuck now. Damn it. Okay. Like, I got a lot going on here. Mrs. M, the queen before you. 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 Oh, I forgot my water. I'll be right back. Just gotta get my water real quick. You know me, I'll start talking. Before you. I'm gonna start my beautiful face back up here. Hey, how is everyone doing on this Wednesday afternoon? I hope all is well with everyone. You know me, I will sit here and talk. I'm a vlogger before anything, so shout out to the people that's gonna watch the replay, whether you're in the clouds or in the bushes or the burning bushes. Thank you for the views, anyhow, whether you hate me or love me. There's a lot going on. Watched the news this morning. I think the Texas shooting down Texas, heard that it took SWAT to take the shooter out, and he was 18 years old. Regular police couldn't take him down because he had armor, and it took SWAT to take this shooter down, an 18-year-old. They said that he was being bullied when he attended that school because he was poor, didn't have to leave his clothes, and he was teased a lot. So he waited until he was 18 and gathered enough money to get this armor and weapons and just... my condolences to the families. That was crazy. There's a lot going on. People getting arrested. Over YouTube shit. Nah, I was gonna talk about that another time. I guess I'm going random now. Doxing in jail time. Doxing, jail time, and then coughing. So, people are getting arrested over stuff they're doing on YouTube. People are showing up in court. People are dying. And in the midst of dying, doing some crazy doxing shit from what I hear. And it's a lot going on in this world. And if y'all still beefing back and forth for years and years and years and on YouTube, you're not going to make it. Open your eyes and be aware of what's going on right now. You know, it's wrong for people to dox. Some people say, I guess it depends on the state you're in. It's not illegal for someone to get doxed, but it is illegal if you're going on sites to find out people's information. and use it for bullying and harassing and intimidating. Like, some of these people pay for this information on these people. And if you notice, when you go on these sites, they tell you, do not use this information to harass the person. Now, you're displaying their address on a live stream or posting it on a live stream. Okay, after the site tell you not to, in intent of people harassing the person or using intimidation tactics, then yes, it's a problem. It's a problem. So that will happen. Now, I heard a YouTuber passed away. What's the name again? I don't think I've ever watched her before. I may have seen her name around. Hold on, give me a second. A YouTuber recently passed away, and um, I found out about it by watching somebody stream talking about it. Let me see. Let me go on my history here. Toxin Diamond had put her input on that woman that got locked up. I think I'm gonna play her video because the woman that's in jail now for harassing people, talk about people's kids and stuff like that. But they said she got put in jail by some racist on here. Because he filed harassment charges on her for doxing or something like that. Let's see. What is this woman name? Paula's. I think her name is Paula's Awesome World. She recently passed away, and I was watching a couple of streams, and they were saying she was involved in a group that was doxing certain people, and it's rumored that she has sent out some emails weeks before she passed away, giving instructions to specific people to continue on harassing someone. I don't know if that's true or not, unless somebody produced the email and showed that receipt. I don't know. But I think that if that's true, I think that is crazy. That's not normal. That's crazy. That's deranged. I don't know the woman. My condolences to the family. But it's like, come on. If you're sick and you're getting out of surgeries and stuff, what are you doing on YouTube jumping on panels and harassing folks? Like right now. Oh, let me find Toxic Diamond. She was on her backup channel talking about it. She has a history with this woman that's in jail. So she gave her intake on it. How she felt about it. Y'all know I gotta be slick, right? But y'all can check her channel out. Let me open this up. I'm doing a lot here. And make sure you guys hit the like, okay? I'm putting in a little bit of effort here. Bear with me. Let me go on my history. I'm telling you, man, I've been saying a long time, well, this doxing mess, it's gonna backfire. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this world. You have to keep up. It's a food shortage. Rent hikes is going up. They're pushing the poor people out of Atlanta. I'm going to show that later. They're pushing the poor people out because of the rent hikes. They're doubling on rent to the point where people are forced to live in motels where they're asking for over $300 a week. Open your eyes, man. And then World War III is going on. And y'all still doxing. Oops. That's not necessary. Yeah, I had to get my eyes and mouth ready. I had to get that ready. I don't think that's transparent. Is it? Let me see. Nah, that's not transparent. I could minimize it a little bit, but okay, let me find her. I'm over here multitasking. So people have really been talking that shit, honey. Folks trying to bail this chick out of jail. I don't understand why. This particular person is trying to bail this woman out of jail. And she's known for coming up here, and I heard it with my own two ears, saying that she was going to dox a child because she don't like the mama. And she said the perverts will do what they do with that child. She don't care. I will put her information on to Craigslist. That's what she said. Meanwhile, a couple of years back, another woman who ended up getting locked up for punching a woman in her face. Another woman told this same chick that trying to bail this woman out of jail now that she was going to put her daughter on Craigslist. And she was hoping that some dirty MFs kicked down her door and she want to see her on the news, see something happen. That's just like bailing that woman out. The woman she trying to bail out now is a fan of hers. You don't know, she ain't know that. They the same. She was only mad at her because she kept kicking her out of her streams. You ain't know that either? Anyway, they fighting hard to bail that woman out of jail. Why? So she could dox some more? I don't understand. She ain't got no family to bail out, and her family live in the same city. That gotta be a sign. If you burning your bridges from all your family members to the point where they don't want to help you, why the fuck should a stranger help your ass? Something ain't right with that. Okay, I'm gonna pause this, but here it is. Her name is Toxic Diamond. I think she deal mostly with celebrity gossip. I watch her off and on when her name is mentioned. But last time I checked out, it was some drama with her and her mom that was going on, and somebody interviewed her mother, and she was going off. It was crazy. I was gonna talk about it, but I had forgot. So let me see. I can share the screen. Let me share the screen here. Chrome. So she's gonna talk about the update on Tracy with the T and more. That's the woman that's locked up now. Let me share screen. Y'all know I gotta be slick, right? So I'll show you her channel because I don't believe in playing people's stuff, and I ain't gonna share where the source come from. So there it is. Oh God, it's moving a little slow. That's the channel. Y'all go check it out. Tox.o diamond. So y'all, you guys can check it out. I'll even put the link in the I'll put the link in the chat. So you guys could, okay, my computer is like frozen right now. It's a lot going on here. So you go check it out. There it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the why is this thing StreamYard? Oh, okay, hold on. I'm like, it shouldn't say StreamYard. It should say YouTube. Copy. I don't believe in playing people's stuff, and I don't tell where the source come from. I don't want nobody to do that to me. Okay. So I'm gonna play her. I'm gonna have to mute my mic. And I'm gonna show. I'm gonna have to speed up. I wish I could store her voice on here, but I'm gonna speed up a little bit. I know I gotta be slick. Give me flagging on here. Put it on that speed. Hi, everybody. Hi, hello, hi. I wanted to start this vlog off with a special song for you. It goes. I'm just playing. No, that's all the games that people been playing out here on the internet. Now that's gonna catch up with you now, ain't it? I'm telling you, playing them games, honey baby. See if I'm okay. There we go. Somebody confirmed it for me. Hi, I want to give y'all an update right quick. I'm going out to get me some dinner, but I wanted to definitely update you guys on what's going on with this young lady. I've seen a lot of stuff going on the internet lately. It's not all been very nice. Hi, Miss Lady T, the Dream Team. What's popping? Okay, it's not been very nice what's going on out here on this internet. I'm not gonna even hold y'all. When I found out that the young lady Tracy, and I don't usually say nobody's name, but honey, when I found out that she went to jail for harassing people here on YouTube, I'm sorry, I had to say, and y'all know I have had my own experiences. I've been falsely accused of harassment, but I must say, I feel like she actually deserves it. And I don't say that loosely. Mind you, I don't even say stuff like that. What's up, K-Mac? I don't even say stuff like that. But I am a person who tells the truth. I'm a very accountable woman. When I do something, I say, you know what, I did this and that. When I have this going on, I say, you know what, you're right. I could have talked to the dog a little softer, but nobody did this and that. This is what happened. Okay, I could have did this. I see what you're saying. I see how that could have looked. But I'm a very accountable young woman. But this woman here, Tracy, she doesn't have that in her spirit. She doesn't have that in her soul. And now she might not even be able to come back to social media. So as you guys know, she had been getting into it. First of all, I don't even know how I got involved in the beef sector. I think I did a Yawn Before Dawn, and some of these mutts here on YouTube got a hold of my video and felt like, let me wake it up on her since she's talking, talking aggressive on my YouTube like I normally was doing. Okay. And so I guess they felt that way. So they decided to
basically try to wake it up on me. And it was waking up a whole bunch of stale, stale tea. I'm gonna try not to cuss. Waking up a whole bunch of stale tea, talking about I eat hot dogs, stuff about getting into it at a 7-Eleven like they never got into it in public in their life. I mean, just stupid stuff. Then they start getting dark with it. They start saying stuff about my daughter. Now, Tracy was one of those people who was sitting up there talking about CPS, sitting up there talking about animal control, making up rumors about me and my pets and my children. And she disparages people's children like that's okay. Yes, K-Mac mutts. Straight up. She's disparaging people's children like that's okay. Like somebody will not literally do something strange to you where you will not be able to return back, if you know what I'm saying, over their children. It's certain stuff that you just don't do, right? So one thing that I do know is that the girl, she had made comments about my child while my child was in the system for that 3 months after she had came from the summer, okay? And basically making comments in people's comment section saying like her daughter gonna be bad just like her, this and that and the other. My daughter is very different than me. She's not being physically and mentally and emotionally abused as a child. She's actually very well-rounded and a very good girl who barely gets in trouble and stuff like that. The most trouble she gets in is she gets yelled at, and that's because of me. You know what I'm saying? The girl don't even get in trouble. So the fact that she was saying all this stuff about my innocent child who don't have things going on like what she had going on in her childhood was very, very, it was disheartening to me. And I'm bringing this up for a reason, okay? It was very disheartening to me. It was very sad to know that there's people out here like her, like that other girl, like the young lady who made up a fake report about me. Like these people didn't see through that. I never watched her channel, but I've heard of her YouTube. YouTube is not that serious. People need to calm down. Exactly. And she was doing all that on an app. Like we're on a Google app. And I don't think that she put that together in her brain because I think she's nuts, to be honest with you. But it's certain things that you don't do, like calling CPS on people. You don't know what people really have going on, that you are sitting there trying to ruin somebody's life. You have to remember, when you're trying to ruin other people's lives, you're also indirectly ruining your own. Because the more you try to point fingers at other people, make people look like something, it also makes you look like something. It puts your character in question. And what she did to me was completely unnecessary. I don't know this girl. I never knew her, like many of those women, like the one with the big hair, the prostitute, never knew her. Like the one on the channel with the that did the thing with the mama and the son, I don't know her. And she's a fool, made herself look stupid, talking about this is the most vulnerable I've seen her. You don't know me. Didn't you just tell the judge you didn't know me? Like the girl's a psycho. These people are not in a right mind. So with that being said, like it's just certain things that you don't do here on YouTube. And what Tracy did, like I said, to me and my daughter was very wrong and very disheartening. Not only that, but then she also had the nerve to follow that up with, when I tried to actually hold a conversation with her like a human being, she had the nerve to actually try to overtalk me on her channel so that I wouldn't be able to get across my point, which was that she doesn't know what she's talking about. Okay. And that she doesn't know these people and their children, and that whatever content that she's trying to create or reasons that she's trying to create it for content is not necessary. YouTube is a huge platform. There's so many other things that you can be creating content about. You don't have to go that route. You know what I'm saying? But she's unfortunately have learned that the hard way. Now we know she with the wrong person. Okay. She went on live talking. She's been talking, her and that girl, that other girl from the crypt. She done got her ass ran off of YouTube, period. She's ran off of YouTube. She might do videos about celebrities every now and then, but they basically ran her off of YouTube. This one, Tracy with the T, she ran herself off of YouTube, coming after people so much that she ended up catching a harassment charge. Now, what happened was there was a guy named Jason. This girl's been going around making threats to him. Tracy had called this man's phone at least 80 times in one day. You guys have to realize how miserable. And by the way, this is a 50-year-old woman. This woman is 50 years old doing this shit on the internet. And I said I was going to try not to cuss. Let me calm down. This woman is 50 years old doing tomfoolery on the internet. And it's like, who in a right mind does stuff like that? That is insane. Like straight up, it just don't make no sense. It just literally, it doesn't make any sense. So anyway, a 50-year-old woman. And you know what I learned last year for me? It was the year of the old crazy women. I got two stalkers that are up in age. They're bored. They have nothing to do but then to worry about a dog I have not had for 9 months. I had Tracy, who's bored, no kids, nothing to do, but then to worry about me and my child, who are very much so well off than she is. Girl, you can't even find nobody to pay $150 in bail for you. What are you doing? $150 in bail? You could have paid that yourself if you had a credit card. You mean to tell me that you don't have $150 to bail yourself out of jail, and you are coming at me? I'm gonna need you to be quiet. I'm gonna need you to stop talking to me. You see what I'm saying? Because now it's just not making sense. I think that this woman is highly jealous of anybody that is prettier than her, that is better than her at what they do here on YouTube. Anybody that is more accomplished than her, she's jealous of it. It's all in her demeanor. It's all in the way that she carries herself. These women are miserable. I had a skinny crackhead prostitute who does not read and don't believe in God coming at me. Like, you got anything to say to a queen like me? You are the lowest of the peasantry that I've ever seen talking to me. That's one thing I can't stand about the internet. It gives people that know damn well they would not have a chance near you. You are not the pretty girl in school. You are not the cool girl. You wouldn't have a chance near me on a regular basis, and you know it. But the internet gives these people the opportunity to feel like there's some type of competition or in some type of space to speak on somebody that they know otherwise you would never even get a damn look sideways from me. I would be like, and keep it pushing. Are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? Tracy looked a fool. She set up on her live doing all of that. And it's like the night that she got arrested, she was doing all this talking like, yeah, bitch. Yeah. And you know what? SAPD, they're tired. Jason, and yeah. And it's just like, why? Why are you on the internet doing all that? You're 50. Go to bed. Go put some Bengay on your back and rest. Find something wholesome and with substance to talk about at your age. Just empty-brained ass females, period. Okay? And Tracy, I had already gotten 3 of her channels shut down. She come making 3 more emails, making a whole nother daggone 3 channels to sit up and do the same thing that got her shut down. Except this time, it got her sent to jail. See, one thing I learned is when God give you them warning signs, baby. When God give you them warning signs, you got to stop it. God gonna give you a sign. He's going to give you a sign, but it's up to you whether or not you want to follow this sign, to notice this sign, to put some effort in behind actually realizing that God is giving you a sign. But see, people like her, she was more concerned with getting maybe about $2,000 or $3,000 off of YouTube a month. That's a lot of money to these people. That's a lot of money to the point where they're willing to lose their freedom over it. You see what I'm saying? It's just sheer stupidity. Straight stupid stuff. Straight ridiculous. And she missed all the signs from God. God gave her a sign. He shut the channels down. That means stop and do something different. Now, I got to commend some of the other girls. Some of the other girls who I might have, messed with their channel or not, some of those girls, they stopped and they started over again. And they did something different, and I can respect that. But this young lady or old lady, she didn't learn a dang on thing. She didn't learn a dang on thing. And I was just like so surprised that YouTube, first they said they was banning her. Then they let her back. Like, why is she back? That's what I didn't understand. Do they do takeout? All right, thank you.
Now, I don't know too much of the history between her and that lady Tracy, but exactly what she talking about, like she was like doxing her and all that other stuff. But that's what I always wondered, like, why is YT allowing that shit? They're shutting other people's channels down just by talking and telling their opinions. They're not doxing nobody. They're not getting people hurt. But then you got people doxing folks, going up to people's houses, taking pictures while they in cars, and sending people pictures and addresses of folks' houses and their children. Now they're following children to school. It's a lot going on, man, and it's like I don't trust nobody. I think all of y'all crazy, really. That's doing that shit. The sad thing is you don't see that you're crazy and there's nothing wrong with you doing. Then you got these followers that sit here and pay and promote that. Egg that on. While now, the same people that's trying to bail her out of jail or pay for a commissary or whatever the fuck that is,
Sweetie, are you done with your walk? We're about to go outside so I can finish talking. This light on. So my car was about to break the heck down, okay? But she sits there on live. Now her audience is telling her you have a warrant out for your arrest. There are certain things that are public. Like, I've had people try to wake it up on me like, oh, we about to talk about your criminal record. So what? It's public information. Whoever wants to talk about it can talk about it. You see what I'm saying? That's up to you. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm that important to you that you want to talk about my damn public information, I don't give a damn. What does that have to do with me in my life? Okay, it's you worried about me, baby. So that's the case with her. They were worried about her. They decided to wake it up on her public record, and they told her that you have an active warrant out for your arrest. Now, what she didn't know is, sorry, y'all, it's hot out here. What she didn't know is because she was gone, she had left her house. She left her apartment, and the San Antonio Police Department had just come to her house to arrest her an hour and a half earlier, and she didn't know that. She had come home, and she decided that that she was going to do a video. She went live, and she was sitting on her video, and they were like, "You have a warrant," and she was like, "That's a lie. He's making that up." This, that, and the other. And instead of her calling the police department offline, okay, she decided to call online. Now, while she was online, the operator asked her, "Are you in a safe location?" Okay. Now, mind you, this is what I'm saying about harassment. They have call logs from CPS. Okay. They have the call logs from CPS. Oh, yes, Leandris. They have the call logs from CPS that they've used that they're using in this case. They've also gotten several calls after her arrest from several other bloggers about her harassing them. So this is looking really, really, really bad. Okay. This is looking really, really bad for her. I know that, Mika baby, I had nothing to do with that. I don't do police like that unless you come to my house and are stalking me from my home. That's a difference. Okay. I don't do it, but she deserved that. I have to say that. Okay. And it had nothing to do with race. This girl was coming after everybody. White, black, Indian. She didn't care. Kids, old, young. She just didn't care. And when you're careless like that, when you're reckless like that, then reckless things happen. You hear me? But they have had several phone calls in regards to her behavior online. People are sending San Antonio evidence and videos and everything. People are emailing that police department. I saw somebody on Twitter tag them in a post about this girl today. So it's just really, really behooving that you don't be on the internet and making evidence. You have several call logs. This girl was just calling the police department over and 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 over for false reporting, harassing people, as if the police department don't have the same access to that same public video that everybody else does. They do. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, with that being said, child, She ended up going to jail right there on the video. Okay. They told her, are you in a safe location? She said, yes. They came and they picked her up. They, according to her best friend, okay, they are the ones who shut the video down. What is he looking at? They are the ones. Yeah, of course. Of course, I'm gonna clarify. I don't know why people would be saying that to me. If I was gonna do something that would have been over a year ago, I don't pay them people no attention, child. But they were the ones who shut that video off. Okay. Period. Oh, there's several things, several reasons. Okay. So anyway, she never came back. The next thing you know, she pops up looking busted. I'm talking about busted, mouth twisted. But you was just on video. Yeah. So yeah, bitch. That's why they came and took those kids. Because your kids are dirty and all that stuff you be saying about people. All that stuff you saying about people and their children, people that are striving and doing their very best to raise their children. You have all this energy for these people that don't even know you. You're nuts. Period. You had all that mouth. Then as soon as you in your mugshot, you mouth twisted and turned up. I mean, I'm just wondering, are you high? Okay, I got a picture of a girl on my Patreon. I'm just saying, look at a mess. So first of all, first and foremost, let me just say, I have not spent over 4 hours in jail in no damn Nevada for nothing I've done. So we're not going to go there. I haven't spent 4 hours in jail for I done done. Okay? Period. You in that mother for 4 days? Oh my God. Let me tell you what they do with people that they want to keep in jail. They keep them in jail. Did you know that? Did you know that? They would have let you out on OR by now if they wanted to not wake it up on you. Just saying. Just saying. Okay? Now let me tell you this. Hey, Cara. They set her bail at $1,500. This girl don't got one friend or no money enough to pay $1,500. That's $150 in bail. 10% is all you need. You understand what I'm saying about people who act broke? Don't she act like she broke? I'm just saying. Broken, honey. Broken. Okay? So, mind you, the judge has made, apparently, allegedly, this is what her probation officer allegedly has said. The probation officer said, I'm sorry, not probation officer, her, a bail bondsman who looked into her case said that she's going to be on house arrest and more than likely banned from social media until this case is up. Okay, so she pretty much played herself. I don't know if she is planning on being on social media, but I don't think that that's smart. She hasn't created a lane enough for herself to be able to just be positive on social media. Her lane is all toe up. She definitely shouldn't be on this platform. YouTube is all she does. That is all that she does. Absolutely. And I keep telling people, just like my home channel might go down. My home channel might get shut down. You know what I'm saying? This is what my backup channel is for. But I keep telling people, YouTube is an unstable platform. You don't know when you're going to have it today and not have it tomorrow. You have to be careful the way that you're moving on up here. You see what I'm saying? Right, Leandris? So apparently and allegedly, according to a bail bondsman, she's going to be on house arrest. And this is coming from her best friend who was saying that they spoke with a bail bondsman who looked into her case. But did you pay that bail bondsman? Because it don't seem like it to me. Okay? Period. Did you pay said bail bondsman? Why your friend still in jail? Baby, when I tell you that the chickens have come to roost or the roosters have come to squawk, I don't know how that saying goes. But whatever the case, you're a dub. You're not even, you would be a fool to get back on YouTube doing the same stuff you've been doing. You would just be a complete idiot. Okay? And I've seen that she has another channel. A lot of people don't know that she got another channel that ain't named nothing about no Tracy. And it's posting Bigo tea. She thinks she's slick. But guess what? We use content. It's not paid. So I'm telling you, that's all bad for her. That's all bad for her. This girl have gotten herself into a whirlwind of issues, trying to do and be something that she shouldn't be trying to do and be. And she done fucked up. They won't let her out. Now, y'all know she went to jail on, did she go to jail on Friday? Let me check. Because you know when you go to jail on Friday, you got to stay in over the weekend until you can see the judge, but they have your file, like the bail bondsman will have your file in front of them, and they'll like tell you when your court date is. To be in court on 4/4/2019. This was a long time ago on the account of assault from 2017. And she talks about me. A woman who was actually abused and didn't know nothing but. You are 50 years old. I don't even fight no more. Like, are you crazy? Since Miss White has been out on pretrial supervision, she has publicly threatened a numerous of YouTubers and harassed subscribers. Now, mind you, in 2019, I didn't know her. I didn't really understand. She might have known me, But I definitely didn't know of no Tracy in no 2019. That's the year they got that where I was in my house in Atlanta and they using that little gun picture, trying to act like I was doing that towards them. That's that same year that I was doing that. I didn't know none of these girls. And they all of a sudden trying to use that gun picture to act like, oh, I'm so bad. Like these Caucasian people ain't buying their kids guns to shoot up schools. But I have one because it's my ex-boyfriend and he happens to be in my house and I'm so bad. Y'all really need to stop. This is the reason why y'all, I'm not even gonna go there. This is the reason why stuff in Buffalo is happening like it is. Because African-American people don't realize the necessities of certain things. And that's a dang on shame that y'all do that to each other. These folks over here, though, Kyle Rittenhouse got assault rifles and he gets off though. But y'all so quick to judge the next black woman. Y'all got problems. Anyway, so that was in 2019 and that wasn't that long ago. Her actions on YouTube show that she's not fit to be a productive member of society and is a danger to the public, herself, and those she's previously attacked. We are asking on 4/4/19 that the judge gives a fair sentence that will help Ms. White grow into a better member of society while also protecting those she's in danger with her behavior. Please sign this petition as we will present this to the DA as evidence that we've collected of her behavior prior to this court date. Child, a whole petition and you online talking about people? That's what I said. Hey, baby. Hey, Mickey. That's what I said. 50 years old doing all of that. What is wrong with you? A complete psycho. Who told you that was a way of her behavior prior to this court date? Child, a whole petition and you online talking about people? That's what I said. Hey, baby. Hey, Mickey. That's what I said. 50 years old doing all of that. What is wrong with you? A complete psycho. Who told you that was a way to create a living on YouTube? Like something is wrong with you. That is the most unstable, crazy crap that I've ever seen in my life. Some stuff you just don't damn do it. I just don't get it. I was trying to pull something else up, but I guess it ain't gonna pull up for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff you just don't damn do it. And now this girl finds herself in a shit tumble of trouble. More trouble than I've been in, child. Y'all want to talk about me and mine and what I do in my house. Oh, you in more trouble than me. Because they trying to keep you in there. They ain't trying to keep me nowhere. I didn't even go to jail for my little stuff. I went 4 hours booked in and booked out. Out on OR, I ain't paid a bail since I've been out here. What are you talking about? Every time the judge, go ahead. Just get out. Every time. So I don't know what you're doing wrong, baby. But I think that it's the fact that she has a prior record. She has a felony on her record, just like the rest of the people that was talking about me did. I had 3 misdemeanors at that time. And I just agreed to a plea deal because I didn't want to send my child through anymore and no more. So I agreed to take a felony that's going to get dropped down to a misdemeanor after my probation. And I'm fully waiting for people to be calling my probation officer so I can file harassment charges. That was the first thing I asked I had my attorney ask the DA. As soon as they call, have your probation officer collect their phone number and get their information, and we'll file harassment charges. Okay, cool. Because these people on this internet seem to think that it's funny to play with people's lives and people's freedoms and people's kids and be talking about some damn animals and CPSN and animal controlling. Y'all are gonna get somebody hurt. Y'all are gonna get somebody hurt. You know what I'm saying? Period. Oh, I've gotten out on OR. The 2 times that I did go, I've definitely gotten out on OR. They were like, and what I thought was going to be a felony, they dropped that shit right down. It was like, girl, you know, they just gave me 5 years of probation and then took 2 years off of it just the other day. So I'm just saying, you in a lot more trouble than me. I've never had to be on house arrest ever in my life. Not that you have a life anyways, that you are going outside. But I'm just saying, I've never had to be on house arrest in my life. You see what I'm saying? Not as an adult. Like, that's crazy. You're 50 on house arrest. You're about to be on house arrest. But she allegedly had an FDA failure to appear, and that'll make you sit every time. One thing about your girl, I'm not going to miss my court date. I don't give a damn what I did. I'm going to take my punishment. I'm going to do my time. I'm going to do my fine. I'm going to do my classes. I'm not missing my court date. Okay? Period. Because that catches up with you in the future. They pay very close attention to you being a person of integrity. And I can see Tracy being the type of person that I'm not going over there right now. I'm sitting in the house getting high. Okay? And thinking that that's cute. Guess what? That catches up to you. Integrity means a lot in court. Are you showing up or no? Hello. Okay. But you could tell she's the type of woman that thought that because she didn't have kids, that nobody was going to be able to wake it up on her ass. She felt like because she didn't have kids or a pet or anything for anybody to call on and she wasn't showing her location and that nobody was going to figure her out. And I'm very glad that Jason did. Now, a lot of them people are judging that man, saying that he's racist and this, that, and the other. That man ain't no damn racist. That man is not a racist. And that's a shame that a lot of African-American people.
Ma'am, go and look at Jason's content and come back and see you're going to have them same thoughts. I'm just saying. I seen some of that man content. He's a weirdo. I've seen him off and on over the years. He's a straight up weirdo. He seemed like a heroin addict. I don't know. something's off. I'm just saying, look at his content and then come back and see if you're going to have him saying. Now, some people say, oh, I don't think he is. But judge by what I've seen and said, nah. But anyway, anyhow, let me finish playing her.
We be sensitive about our cultural stuff because of what we've been through in the past. But that man is not no racist. No, he is not. And it's you can't blame everything on that. Like, come on. That girl was online committing crimes, and he was able to get her locked up. And that's period. Everything don't have to be about a damn race. I'm just saying. Thank you. Come on, sweetie. Let me see where we are in this process. Engine. I felt he's coming from under that thing. Hold this, mama. Come on, baby. Close my door. I don't want the white people in my car. Not like that, but close it down. But I'm saying, like, that's not okay. That supporters are paying your rent. But you know, you never know when your supporter might need support. So to have, oh my God, I just came down off the curb. So to have supporters paying your rent, that's just crazy. That's taking a gamble in itself. I have to turn the slide off for a second, y'all, because the police are in front of me and they didn't stop these people on the side of the road. They got their lights flashing, and I am not in the mood to be dealing with these police out here. Okay, trust me. There's one thing about it, they ain't gonna keep you in jail out here, but they sure gonna arrest you, and I ain't got no time for that. All right. But this is the time. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. This is the time. Oh, her supporters pay her rent. So this is the time where we're going to see how desperate she is. She's going to have to find something else to do to pay her rent. What makes a person? Listen, this is so stupid. You know for a fact. This made me start yelling. Sorry, y'all. It's hot. I had to chew a piece of ice. I'm sweating under this damn hat. You know for a fact that YouTube has guidelines and policies set in place. Some of those guidelines and policies are no bullying, no harassing, no doxing, no privacy violations, no this, no that. That means that eventually, as you continue to get reported, your channel's going to get shut down. That's why your channel got shut down before. Do you not remember me getting your channel shut down? Yeah, legally. I don't have to sue you and waste my money suing somebody that don't have nothing to sue for. Do you not remember getting your channel shut down? That doesn't make any sense. If you know that, why again, I asked, do you come back with the same behavior? And now this time, you in a whole lot of trouble. Because what's happening is that people are waking it up on your ass. Now, let me tell y'all this. Tracy was not only stalking me here on YouTube, she was harassing me on Bigo too. She saw that I became a host on Bigo for a little while. She went right over to my Bigo and started with that same crap she was doing on YouTube. Talk about somebody fat. Baby, that's old and worn out. Nobody's fat over here. Like, if I was plump and nice and big and plump, like, that's just would be my body type. Who cares? You feel what I'm saying? I mean, all the roast that they be having about me be so dead stale. Like, girl, shut up. So she was right over on Bigo doing the same thing. And I know it was her because the person was saying the same shit that she was saying in her videos on YouTube about me. Trying to wake shit up over there. Talking about, yeah. And she abused her dog. Go look at it. It's on video. Go ahead. I say, yeah, please go look for it. And what you're going to hear is you're going to hear a sound and create an image in your own head that you believed happened. That's what you're going to see. You're not going to see me beating a dog because nobody beat their dog. It's called the dog was scared. I shook the cord in his face like this. Yes, the cord did hit the damn dog face one of those times. I'm not going to say that it didn't because that's really what actually happened. I don't have to lie to y'all. Y'all are not my motherfucking mama and daddy. Do you not understand that? Do you not understand? Animal control came and took the dog to look for bruises, impact bruises, anything like that, and they found nothing. They found no hits on him. There was no bruising under his fur. There was no none of that. If that dog had got hit even once, they would have found an impact scar. I mean, an impact, some type of impact, whatever it was they was looking for. They found nothing. What is your point? Here she go over there doing that same shit. Same shit. Guess what? That video is from April of 2021. It is May of 2022. That was a year ago and a month ago. A year and a month ago. I've not had that dog in 9 months. Yet this girl is on Bigo, still stalking my goddamn dog. Saying the same stuff, word for word, that she said in her video. I said, ciao, boo. And all I did, I remember that day, I had 10 extra subscribers that day. And I said, okay, I'm not even going to be mad. It actually, after that, I made a video about how it was funny that she was marketing my channel, because people like to see mess on YouTube. They like to see mess on social media. But you're the biggest mess of them all, because you're making up shit, just like these 2 white stalkers I have. They about to be arrested too. This is the year of you're going to pay for what you play. You're going to pay for what you play. You sit up, you harass people, you stalk people, you're going to be arrested. And guess what I'm noticing too? With me, with TKO, so many different content creators, I'm noticing that the law, they're starting to arrest more people because of internet stuff. Gunna and Young Thug and all of them people, they're finding stuff out and finding people who are committing crimes over the internet, and they're arresting people for things that's going on the internet. There are so many people who thought they was gonna just do this for a joke. I'm gonna go to the school and pretend like I'm making a bomb threat. It's just a joke. And then your ass is in trouble. You going to jail. Oh, I'm on TV. I'm on a video. I don't know if you guys saw that. The young man, the Caucasian boy who called in and made an actual police call saying that it was a bomb in the school, he got arrested. Y'all gonna quit playing with these people over this internet. Quit calling them people making false reports. You are gonna get yourself arrested. Stop stalking and harassing people over this internet. I'm telling you, the police, they're waking it up on this internet shit. They're not playing. On top of that, there's a whole division. Let me tell y'all what I learned about Tracy. She's in the FBI's division of cyber stalking and harassing. Go look it up. Go look, FBI.gov. IC3.gov. Go look it up. The FBI been watching this girl. The FDamnBI been watching this girl. Imagine sitting on, okay, Leandres, thank you for stopping by, baby. Imagine sitting on the internet talking all this major junk about people and their kids and they this and they that. And the FBI sitting there just creating a file every time you speak. Every time you speak, the FBI is creating a file. Now, usually I don't do this. She was worse before she had her channels taken away from her. I feel like that as well. I feel like it's all bad. You just don't, certain stuff you don't do. Mommy, I want you to talk to them. I'll be right back and tell them how it felt having the internet coming after you as a child. What do you want me to get you? How you feel having the internet come after you as an innocent child who had nothing to do with what your mama do? A monster in a gusher?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I really don't. That's why I don't be on the internet, is because of people like Trees and that other girl. Because the more I'm on the internet, I feel like the more y'all target my mom. But my mom is a good mom, so I don't understand why y'all do that. And I feel like a lot of people don't know what's going on. So if you would just stop. Thank you.
Right, Leandres? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. She's supposed to be an example for my child, and this is the problem. This is the problem that I'm having. It be these older women that's supposed to be setting an example for how to behave. If you feel like there's something I don't know and I'm younger than you, instead of attacking me on the internet, hit me up in the DM and say, Tops, the way that you're doing this and that and that and this, it's a little rough. It's coming across rough on the internet. You need to slow it down, calm down, You know, if you need something, let me talk to me. These people are not your therapists. You know what I'm saying? They're not. These people are not CPS for you to sit up to talk about to your kid. One thing that was so foolish to me, I had I came here and did an interview about me and my childhood like a fucking fool. I had her come to court and say she only did that because she went to YouTube for help. You sound like a damn fool. The judge looked at her like she was crazy as hell. How is YouTube going to help you with a situation with your daughter? Does that make sense? And then the person that you went to, that's gonna help. So you gotta realize, like, these people, you guys are supposed to be an example. YouTube is not here. You're not doing anything, moving anything by the moves that you're making on YouTube. Instead, you're making the opposite moves that you think you're making, similar to my stalker, and you look like a fucking fool. And you about to go to jail. On top of that, trying to get people locked up. You know, one thing I'll never forget. This woman said, she just said, and I've been listening to people talking about the girl. I mean, it's been really bad, you guys. I've been listening to people, what they've had to say. Hold on, I'm not parked straight. What they've had to say. People talking about, you know, some of the things that she's done to them. She was calling this girl's, I think it was her parole officer. The girl was in jail. Okay, hand me that person that bag, mommy. And you carry the food up, okay? The girl had just gotten out of jail. Okay, had just gotten out of prison. Right? I'm gonna have to throw y'all in my bag right quick. Hold on. I'm gonna finish the story when I come back. Hold on. But I will never forget this story. When this young lady said stuff. Now, that's what I was saying. This girl was in jail, and Tracy was calling her parole officer after she got out of prison. Talk about playing with somebody's life. Talk about making somebody want to go crazy and kill your ass. Okay, there's certain stuff you do not do. Open that up. Let me see what that is. Certain stuff you just don't do. Here she is calling this girl's parole officer, saying that she feels like this girl should be in prison. She needs to go back to prison. This, that, and the other. I mean, absolutely inappropriate on every level. Y'all not gonna learn until it be you. It's gonna be you that's gonna pay for the things that you're saying about other people. What's on them? Oh, look at y'all. We've got strainers for our lemons now, and I can wash these and keep washing them. Yes. So I don't have to catch them seeds in my ceviche. So anyway, undo these, Mommy. So anyway, you know, calling this girl's parole officer. Now, mind you, this girl just got out of prison. This is not jail where this girl set up for a short time. She didn't attach herself. And one thing about Tracy is she fixates on people. You know, I often wondered if this girl's on drugs, because usually when you fixate on somebody like that, that's indicative to me of some type of drug addiction, only because I am a drug and alcohol counselor. And people that are addicted to drugs do tend to fixate on just one thing, and they be stuck there for a little while. And that's a fact. So I was wondering if she was on drugs. Also, part of being a drug and alcohol counselor, I can't just assume that she's just the highest thing I ever done seen. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Let me get this food undone. So I can't just assume that. Hold on, y'all can't even see my whole body. Hold on. Why is my stand not giving what I want it to give? Let me see. Maybe if I put y'all up here. And then after I finish unraveling the food. Oh, no, he did it. She falsely accused someone of being in the clink. Look at karma. Exactly. Oh my God. Look at this food. This is what I just ordered, you guys. Bye, y'all.
And that food looks tasty. So that's the end of it. That's the end of it. I'll post the link to her live stream so you guys can go check it out. But yeah, Tracy, she's still in jail. Everybody is saying why Jay Wilson is not bailing her out. But did y'all forget that Lovely T defended her when people were telling, because she was Lovely T's moderator, and people were saying after she said that she was gonna put Five Baby Child on Craigslist and the pedophiles gonna get it, whatever like that. Disclaimer. Lovely T, they was trying to contact Lovely T and was like, yo, you have a moderator, you a brand, and you have a moderator that's out here doxing people, and said that they was gonna put a child on a peace site and put on Craigslist. Do you know Lovely T sat on here and defended her? She defended her. Then she says, I don't even watch her, which is shade. Because I'm like, wait a minute, you don't watch your supporters, Lovely T? And that's one of the reasons why I watched Lovely T for years. But for somebody that talk about news and facts, when facts is being presented to her, when it's shit in her own backyard, she chooses to see no evil, hear no evil. And I don't like shit like that. Like, you can't do that. Facts is facts. If you're a fat person and you like to tell the truth and put people out there all day long, celebrities or whoever, that should even include your supporters too. If your supporters is doing fuck shit, you should be able to call that shit out too. But she wouldn't see no evil, hear no evil, just like Tasha K. And now, just like Tracy, she sat there and defended her. If I find that video, I'm going to clip it and I'm going to play it. Because I think she sat there and defended her and called her by her name. She said Tracy was the only one that supported her during that time when her and Tasha K was going through their thing. I'm like, wow. She was one of the people that had my back when everybody else turned against me. She defended her. So how come Tasha K couldn't bail her out? Not Tasha K, but Lovely T. Oops. Don't she get all them super chats? What about all those super chats that Tracy gave her over the years? Why nobody ain't saying nothing about Lovely T bailing her ass out? She sat here and defended her. Sure did. But anyway, there's another thing I want to play too. There's some TikTok videos that I've watched. I just discovered this guy. You guys go, check him out. Cause he talked about like pretty much stuff that's going on today, real time things that's going on. Especially in Georgia. Let's see here. Let me scroll this down. Nobody's talking about it. That's his thing. Nobody's talking about it, but he is. I will share his screen. I will share it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna look for something real quick because Lovely T did sat here and defended Tracy. She don't know she in jail. Her favorite mod, she don't know she in jail. I guess she don't see that either. Let's see here. I'm gonna go on his page. Shout out to the viewers popping in and out of my stream. I see you.
One of the worst tool a man can hold in his wallet is what?
Let's see. If I had my stream avatars on here, I know who. Let's see here. Add the stream. Okay. So that's his name. So go check him out. If you got TikTok, go on ahead and support and follow. I'm going to play some of his videos because it's interesting.
What you get for $1,900 plus a month. This is what you get. Nothing has changed. The only thing changed is your rent. Now, check this out. That ain't nobody talking about. check out the garbage. Check it out. That's plenty fucking garbage. Your rent went up, but the location is the same. The mess is the same. The condition of the complex is the same. But your rent went up. Check on the garbage before he cleaned it up. He's one of the managers. Check it out. That is some shit. Now he's cleaning up because he saw me videoing that shit. So he came over here and tried to clean that shit up. Come on. But yet, these people want to up the rent. And if you can't pay your rent, they're going to put you out. They're going to put you out on the streets. And the maintenance time is very poor. Check it out. This is what you get for $1,900 plus a month.
And tonight, many folks are frustrated and speaking out. CBS 46's Yasmina Alston joins us live in downtown with more. Yasmina, what can you tell us?
Well, Savannah, that group, they marched here to the Capitol to protest rising rent prices, and they say they want to see an end to the statewide ban on rent control.
People took to the streets Saturday, marching to protest the rising rent in metro Atlanta. Prices increasing so much so that some say they'll be forced out of the city.
You're going from $800 a month to double the rent. Even whole families still can't afford it.
The metro Atlanta housing market is now considered unaffordable, according to the Federal Reserve Bank's 2022 index. The index measured factors including median household income in an area, plus costs of living and costs of homes.
Last 12 months, housing costs have gone up 28.5% for renters. That's the biggest jump in Atlanta history.
The group is now calling for a lift of the statewide ban on rent control and to pass a tenant's Bill of Rights, which includes establishing a dedicated office of the tenant advocate.
This is crazy. Me not being able to find affordable, safe housing.
And the group says people are being bought out of the city by landlords who can afford to charge higher prices. Live in downtown Atlanta, Yasmina Alston, CBS 46 News.
And tonight, many folks are frustrated and speaking out. CBS 46's Yasmina.
I could clearly give a fuck but what people say. When you are in leadership, you ought to help your people first, especially after you have already helped. How can you send another millions of dollars out of the country when your people are living on the streets? When hard-working citizens are living out on the streets, living in their vehicles? How is it possible for a government to sign off sending millions of dollars out of the country when you are having problems keeping roof over your fucking head? Man, come on. How is this possible? When people don't have food to eat. Now I'm talking about American citizens now. When American citizens have to really have to work hard just to keep light on. How is this possible? How is this possible when veterans who have already served for this country have to basically kiss ass just to get service? And they're sending millions of dollars out of the country again? I'm still trying to understand. That is not leadership. But I know there's a reason behind sending money out of the country. Because as far as I know, United States don't help a motherfucker without something to gain. I said it. I could clearly give a fuck but what people say. I am all in favor with the government helping other countries. I'm all in favor when other countries need help. But I believe you should help yourself first. The average rent here was $1,400. Now in 2022, average rent here is $1,900. This is crazy. Some tenants are being forced out because they cannot pay their rent. They've been evicted because they cannot pay their rent. Where else they can go? What else they can do? But still, the government is sending millions and millions of dollars out of the country when his people can use that money. Wow. Now that is some crazy shit. I am all in favor with the government helping other countries. Believe it or not, this is going for $500 a week. $500 a week. I'm in Miami. This lodge is going for $500 a week. And people are paying that because they have no other choice. This shit is real. A week. And people are paying that because they have no other choice. From here, they go out on the streets. Because if they don't pay per week on time, the doors will be locked. Because each door is automated by a key, by a slide key. And if you don't pay your rent one time, they're going to lock your shit inside. $500 a week. Now, this is crazy. And you have absolutely nothing. Just pure concrete and wood. This is crazy. These are the things the government need to address, because people all over the state have to live like this. And at the end of the day, they are living on edge. I'm talking about children in these places, single moms, single dads, families. This is what they are building now in most cities. They're building apartments, shops, restaurants, banks, food stores, condos, and everything. They're putting everything together in one block. So if you have the finance, the capital to live in these places, you don't have to go out. You can work, live, play, all in one location. So whatever happened beyond these walls, they don't really have to give a fuck. They don't. And this is what they are doing now in most cities. They're putting everything, one stop, one shop, one living, everything in one location. This is called grouping the people together. This is what there's going to be an election in the state of Georgia for governor. And these people spending millions of dollars trying to be elected. But yet no one is saying anything about the housing situation. No one is saying anything about people being homeless. No one is saying anything about for the small man. But still they're spending millions of dollars millions trying to become governor and trying to become this and trying to become that. Ain't nobody give a fuck. I wouldn't even waste my vote. There's going to be an election. There ain't no law in the state of Georgia and in most states of United States where the landlord has a cap on what he can rent for his place. The landlord have full authority to go up on his rent whenever he see fit. There ain't no laws on the books where he can't do such thing. And this is from higher up. They have full control on what they can and cannot do. Now, this is crazy. So, if I go up on my rent, my neighbor can go up on his rent. Then my neighbor can go up on his rent. Then my neighbor can go up on his rent. Because if he can ask $1,600 for his shit, I can ask $1,700 for my shit. And this is how they're playing it. This is how they are playing it. There ain't no laws. And this, the president need to change. This is what the president need to step in and put the shit on the books. Wow. Now you see why the country is all about greed? Greed, greed, greed. I don't want to offend anyone. And if I do, I apologize. But I have to post this. Places like this becomes the last stop. When most people can't qualify for an apartment, they move here. Check out the price. That's weekly. After this stop, most people resort to moving into their vehicles. And no one ain't talking about it. No one ain't talking about it. This is very sad because people are going through this daily and no one ain't talking about it. When you come here and you can't handle this, then it's the next step. I don't want to offend anyone. And if I do, I apologize. But I have to post this. Places like this.
Okay, that's it. That's it, and that's all. There's a lot going on here. All I gotta say is to stay prayerful, keep your eyes open, and be aware, because there's a lot going on. Y'all been looking at the news. People are tripping, they're snapping, they're losing their lives left and right. We ain't got time to be doing all this goofy shit on YouTube to one another. This is the time to band together. Because while we sitting here beefing with one another on the internet with people we don't know, there's a bigger enemy that's in the midst that's waiting to take us down. That's all I gotta say right now. And I'm out. And should you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, take off the information in the description box. And see you next time. Be good to one another. And that's it. Bye.